Hello. Welcome back. My name is Eric McLennan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be the second episode of my not exactly blind Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. I feel like I'm going to wind up repeating this every single episode, but it's not a big deal. I've beaten this game, but not Scholar. Only the PS3 version, and I never did any of the DLC. But it is, in a series of games that I quite enjoy, this is my favorite of the Dark Souls games. So I'm here in the tutorial area, and I've only done the first little tutorial section out of, what, 3 or 4 of them? I'll do them all, just so I get all the lessons in and see if they changed anything. Because I know that this is like a... Oh, wait. Oh, my torch went out. Shit. Or no, it didn't. I still have it, right? Awesome. So they let you keep your torch on a ladder, and it freezes time while you're on that ladder. That's beautiful. Because, yeah, torches are limited time in this game. You have to collect a lot of torches so that you can make sure you always have enough in case you need to light one. Awesome. More souls. Light sconces with a torch. Sounds good. Yeah, so these are called sconces. Now you know. Alright, so I guess this is going to be number 2 section of the tutorial. Let's go through it. Slash the shit out of everybody with my dagger. Yeah, I guess this is a longer and more complicated tutorial section than... Oh, so if you just press it, it left-hands the right weapon, but if you hold it, it two-hands the left weapon. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Yeah, never really been a dagger user. I don't know exactly what class or what, weapon I'm going for in this run-through yet. My last From Software game that Okay, I'm gonna go back and get the torch. The last From Software game I played through was Bloodborne, and I went arcane because I had never done an arcane build before in any of these games, and it didn't really work out for me that well. I enjoyed the game, but I never did find a proper arcane weapon to use, so I just used my Hunter's Axe through the whole game, which only scaled with arcane at I think a D level of scaling. So this game, I think I'm definitely gonna focus on. I'm not going to do a magic or int build. I'll probably do strength or dex. Maybe dex. I've never really done like a pure dex build. I don't know. I'm tempted to go shield and spear again, like I did the original time I played through Dark Souls 3. Oh, yeah. So this is a good way to score an easy early death by failing to jump over that. Yeah, I did make it L3 to jump. So I'm going to have to make 2 of these jumps in order to get this item and not die in the process. I haven't taken any deaths yet. Actually, still, this is technically a deathless run, so please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't have any ways for people to send me money yet, because I'm in Canada, and, we can't get Cash App here in Canada. Not that anybody's going to be sending me money anyway, but, I mean, if I'm performing stunts like this, fucking incredible fucking... stunts that no one else in the world can perform. I mean, I might as well get a little money out of it. Oh, slightly restores spell uses. Oh, yeah! You don't have a magic meter in this game. You have, it's like, I think it's like Final Fantasy 1, where you get a certain number of uses per spell. This is hard, because it's hard to get a run up there. The platform's so tiny, but whatever. We got it! Let's go, baby! Yeah, so I'm here in this limbo land, this things betwixt limbo place where I'm not quite in Drang Lake yet, but it's, okay, I'm gonna go back and get the torch. It's like very tree-ish here, so it's like, are these Erd trees perhaps, or shadow trees, or Halake trees? So for those of you who don't know, if you want a little linguistic lesson in Elden Ring, Erd tree basically means earth tree. That means that the Elden Ring is basically the Earthen Ring. They just thought Elden sounded better. The Elden Lord is the Earthen Lord, or the, you know, the king of the world. The Halig tree. Halig means holy, so that's the holy tree. L2 or R2 with shield equipped parry. Oh, I can just parry with my fist. That's kind of neat. Okay. And then, yeah, the Skidoo tree is apparently actually pronounced the Shadow tree. While falling plunging attack, got it. Guard break. Oh, so that's like the kick? Oh, that's my weapon parry, but also... And then I have a jumping attack with forward and R2. Awesome. Okay, well, let's practice the plunging attack on this fella right here. I was going for a backstab. Oh, I got the backstab. Oh, dude, that guy's back looks very similar to his front. The thing about the torch system I don't like in this game, even though I do like the system, I like that you have to light up torches for light and for puzzles, like Ocarina of Time style. But I don't like that I can't just have a torch, actual weapon in my left hand to light up areas for myself. But I think there might be something else I get in this game to light shit up. I don't remember. Oh yeah, jumping attack. What happens if I do that with L2? Oh, jumping fist attack. That's cool. So your left and your right hands are very similar in this game. That's pretty cool. And where does this go? Whoops. Oi! You lot! What are you doing in here? Okay, alright. Cracked red eye orb. Oh, multiplayer item. That's for invasions, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's enter the mist. Love the sound design in these games. Yeah, I love that the graphics are more simple in this game than Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and whatnot. I don't hate good graphics, but I just prefer a game that runs well and is simpler looking. It's just my preference. Okay, so... I need to... Oh, I'm gonna have to redo this section in order to bring a torch in to light these two sconces here. Alright then. Alright then. Have it your way. At least all the guys are dead and I don't have to repeat that leap over the gap, which is good. You can just go straight to the ladder. You get quick climbing in this game, which is great. Yeah, I don't know about doing daggers for this run. I mean, daggers interest me because they're quick and because they do better backstab damage, as far as I remember. Oh, I'm a frickin' maroon. I forgot to bring the torch with me because I'm too busy talking about daggers. My bad. Let's go again. At least it's not a long run. Yeah, let's use a life gem, actually. So I was at about half health, or maybe just over half. How much is it going to restore for me? Oh, dude. So half a health bar. So what? How much health do I actually have? 822. So this thing restores like a solid 400, 450 health at least. Wonder if it restores 500. It's a nice round number. Yeah, but the dagger, the small range bothers me. I mean, there's a reason why I like pole arms, like spears and halberds and stuff. I mean, maybe I'll go halberd this run. I fucking love halberds, especially if I get a couple really good ones and I power stance them. That could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. Yeah, what does this do, lighting this? Anything? You would think it would do something. Maybe it's just gonna light up that room. Oh, it probably lights up that room and makes it easier to fight in. Were those guys there in the PS3 version? Are those guys gonna fucking deathblight me in the tutorial area? That's fucking nuts. Okay, so here we are. Okay, and this is gonna be the third and final tutorial section. Oh! I thought that was an enemy. It's a statue. Statue blocks your way. Oh, so I can't even explore the whole tutorial section. I need a certain item to turn statues back into people. Because that guy's blocking my way. I can't get in there until I soften that statue. So I remember that being one of the complaints about this game, is that there are more of these statues around that block you from getting places. But presumably there have to be more of the things that soften them up too, more of those items. So, okay, so there's my first major change I've noticed. Here in Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, the rearranged version of the original. So now I'm heading into Magilla, which is the initial town. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, rearrange. I get that word from, and I'm going to drink some coffee here. I get the word rearrange from Resident Evil 2, I believe, was the first Resident Evil game where after you beat the game, it offered you a rearranged version of it where all the items and enemies were in different spots. I think that's such a neat idea. So I think that's quite cool to be playing a rearranged version of my favorite From Software game. Even if everybody says that this game is horrible and it's just terrible and whatever. Dude, that's so beautiful. My first time playing this game, that was fucking incredible. You're in the darkness, the whole intro, it's so gloomy, and then you're like, boom, let's go, baby. This is awesome. Fucking Magilla is incredible. Now, my first time playing through this game, I did not find the binoculars until, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 hours into the game, and I really like using the binoculars. Luckily, I remember where they are. Right there. I don't think I'll ever forget for the rest of my entire life that the binoculars are right there in Magilla. But Magilla is just a fucking really, truly magical place. Let's get the binoculars. Oh, the music's kicking in. Look at that beautiful ocean with the sun. This game is fucking magical to me. I love this game. No fake wall. Okay, let's just get over here. I love that they put difficult platforming. Oh, the Morning Star and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. So if you're a faith build, here's your like starter stuff right here. So I've gotten a weapon if you want to be a bandit thief class, dex class. Now we've got something for a faith class. Let's assume these are the binoculars. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, so what else was I gonna do? Binoculars. A rare tool crafted in Volgan. These won't help you in battle, but with a little creativity can be put to good use. Awesome. Equip in place of a weapon. Yes, so I'll equip that. In my left hand, club fitted with a spiked head. Oh, of course a spiked head. I thought it meant an actual head. Cause bleeding. Yep. Yup. And where does it show what stats are required to wield it? I guess I have to go to the equip screen for that. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, Cleric's Sacred Chime. Miracles and hexes. Oh yeah, I forgot there are hexes in this game too. This game has a few unique things like hexes. This game has a dark element that the other Souls games don't have. Yeah, okay. Whoops. I feel like there's another item that I haven't checked out yet. Maybe a few. Use this item to reverse hollowing. Weakens the link to other worlds, preventing invasions and most cooperation. Oh! So, when you're human like I am now, you're not able to do invasions and cooperation. Peer closely at an effigy and one begins to perceive a human form, but whose form it takes depends on the person looking. That's very meta. That's very metaphysical. That's very interesting. Was there something else I found? Yeah, these souls. We all know what these are. Oh, petrified something. Oh, so it wasn't the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Okay, what is this? An unidentified petrified object, pleasant to the touch despite its looks. A rare and peculiar thing to be certain, but one without a known purpose. I guess I'll find that out eventually, maybe. Okay. Okay. Make my way down here, don't fall off. Dude, this music's so good. Okay, here's the way. So this town is fucking awesome. Here's why. This game starts off the same way as Dark Souls 1, where you get to your main... After your little intro, you get to your main hub area, which was the Firelink Shrine in that in DS1. Now it's Magilla. But from here, there are multiple ways to go. Just like in Dark Souls 1, you can go to the Undead Burg, you can go to the Graveyard, you can go to New Londo, Valley of the Drakes. You know, there's different paths you can take through that game. And it's the same with this game. Because you can go down here, which is kind of the intended first area, at least the easiest one. Forest of the Giants, which I'll probably take again. Since I have to play humbly in the beginning, at least until I get my Adept up. Or whatever that stat's called. But then, like, if you go the back way through here, you can get to Hyde's Temple or Hyde's Cathedral or whatever the fuck that place is called. And then the really hard way to go is you can go down this well, and if you build up your HP enough, you'd have to grind. Build up your HP enough, buy the cat ring that allows you to reduce fall damage, because you take massive fall damage in this game. Like, that fall right there will annihilate my character. But, in theory, with a little bit of grinding, you could go this way first, and wind up down in, like, the crypts and whatever. It's so cool. I love that about this game. And then the fourth branching path from this area is over here. So this is where I... hold on. That's where I fell down to get the binoculars, right? Or it was just a little up here is where I dropped off to get the binoculars. There it is. So this is where I came from to get back to the things betwixt. Now over here... And this spot reminds me, because of the shape of the hills and stuff, reminds me of the very first beginning of, like, the storm area in Demon Souls. But Divine Blessing, that's a healing item, right? Fully restore HP and cures all status effects. Man, that's damn good. Water blessed by an ancient goddess. Her name is long forgotten, and the Magic Academy of Melfia denies even her existence. In any age, there are those who refuse to see reason. It is their meddling that distorts the truth. So the people that are refusing the name of the old goddess, or refusing to acknowledge the old goddess, I guess they're the ones bereft of reason. Oh, music switched. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, let's, I'll put it on my third equip slot since it's not that important. Okay, so now I can... Boom! Fucking handy as hell. Awesome. Okay. This is the fourth branching path that... in the last game, and presumably in the original version, and presumably in this remixed version as well, I will not be able to go down here. In the original version, like that statue I found in front of that third tutorial room, there's a statue down here that prevents you from taking this way until you find one of the items that softens statues. Let's see. I'm assuming it's going to be the same. And there should be a really cool character chilling out here with the Moonlight Greatsword. Yeah, there he is. This has got to be, out of all the Souls games, out of all the From Software games, this is probably the earliest you can take a look at the Greatsword. And if I kill this guy here, am I able to just get the Moonlight Greatsword that quickly? Maybe? Okay, we got an item. Life Gem 3, Homeward Bound 3, awesome. Super worth coming out here. But yeah, isn't this area cool? Isn't this fucking game cool? Let's talk to this guy. He's got a sweet accent.
Have you business with me? The way
Sure.
It's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue.
Okay, yes.
Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? I'm in quite the pickle now.
Yeah, so, oh yeah, so there is someone... There is a statue here. So the multiple things I want to comment on here. One, his awesome accent. Two, he says, why would anyone put it there? Well, that's a bit of foreshadowing hint to let you know that maybe it's not a statue that someone put there, considering it looks like a woman trying to pull on a fucking switch. Maybe it's a petrified human. Can't get through here without pulling that switch. Also, he's got the Moonlight Greatsword, but then also, he's fucking reminiscent of Sigurd or whatever that sits in front of Sen's fortress. It's just so fucking cool. I love that. Okay, let's exhaust his dialogue.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
Very cool. Yeah, so more hinting that that might be an actual person. Yeah, there's no statue craftsmen around these parts. Who the hell made this thing? Gives me the willies looking at it. Maybe it's a real person. Maybe, buddy. A little hard to understand what he's saying unless you're familiar with the Scottish accent. It's no problem for me. I'm part Scottish, but...
See that statue? It just doesn't seem quite right.
Doesn't it seem quite right?
Around these parts.
And this guy also is someone who I'm pretty sure is able to help you, like, as a summon in bosses. I'm not going to be summoning, because I just want to do it all with no summons, but it kind of sucks because that, like, prevents me from getting certain lore things. But maybe I'll do, like, lore run-throughs of all these games one day. Oh! Okay, yeah, I just attracted both of the enemies. Are they not able to open the doors? I think these enemies are like poison or something too, so... Oh! Oh, no way! Oh, no way! Oh, shit! There was only one or two of them in the original version. Oh, my lord. Okay, let me see. At least it's not doing crazy damage, but this might be way too much for me. Unless I can separate them. Dude! Then again, I could probably use... They probably give me a lot of souls. Let's go for a backstab. I don't want to accidentally hit the fucking Scottish guy, obviously. What the frick? Okay. Only 90. And it did do a little poison to me. Okay, so... I don't want to waste too many life gems on this. But it would be nice to just backstab the shit out of these guys. It seems too risky. But then again, they might be hiding cool items, but okay. Yeah, if I can one at a time them. Hey, careful. Dude, look how little damage I do, but then one backstab fucking kills them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there is something interesting in that wall. I noticed it too. Keep looking. Keep checking out that wall, Buster. Okay, that guy's still stuck in there, which is great. Oh my god. No stamina left. I don't know how I didn't get a backstab on that guy. I guess they can't be in the middle of, like, getting hit for a backstab to trigger. There we go. Yeah, that's a huge amount of damage. Alright, alright. One more. Oh, excuse me. This guy's got the big ass fucking stick. Okay, he does a 4-hit combo. Oh, and then he's like exhausted. Or he can do a big hit. Okay. Your time has come, friend. Or not. 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, backstabs seem just a little bit more finicky to trigger in this game than in other Souls games, but not a huge deal. Lloyd's Talisman. Isn't that a multiplayer item too? Oh, no. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. Okay, alright. Well, that's all I can do here right now. Let's go back to Madula and introduce ourselves to everyone here. Oh, yeah, please don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, etc. Please help me out. You know, just let me know how your day's going. Let me know what you think of me or the game or other games that are similar, or what do you think? Well, please don't spoil anything as far as stuff that's unique to Scholar or stuff from the DLC. But in general, your thoughts on Dark Souls 2. You know, do you prefer this game or the original version better, etc.? Let me know. It all helps out my channel, and plus I just appreciate talking to people. So, yeah. So this guy is a merchant. A guy who's like desperate in the beginning, and then as you buy stuff from him, he gets more and more cocky as he has more money. But he should be kind of like from a different kingdom and kind of desperate right now, not knowing where he is or why he's here.
Hello there. Well, welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and well, I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Sells armor.
I came from
Moglin the armorer.
From Volgan.
Volgan.
Have you been there?
No, but
it's a lively place, vibrant with trade.
My binoculars are from there.
Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really.
I love that all the characters in this game are like kind of not sure why they're here. They kind of know why they're here, but then they're also like, why am I here anyway? And what is this place anyway? It's all very dreamlike. It's all very interesting to me.
A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan.
Okay.
You can't even run a shop without their blessing.
That's a covenant.
They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. By the gods, why the hell am I here?
Okay, that's it. Yeah, the Blue Sentinels, I believe, are a covenant that I'll unlock. Okay, so will I might do a I might actually do a no shield run, since just to make it more fun. I'll probably do a different build than what I did on my original time through the game, just to make it more fun for me. It'll be less scientific, but yeah, I kind of want to do just like a weapon run, I think. Sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully, mic's back to working right now. I accidentally unplugged my headset from my controller. Okay, so Armor. Falconer stuff, that's pretty heavy. This is pretty heavy. It's all pretty heavy. I could do the infantry stuff, since it doesn't have a helmet with it, and then I could just keep my merchant's helmet on for the whatchamacallit, the extra item discovery. Helm worn by the Volgan Falconers. I remember this. Domestic Volgan soldiers are infamously timid, so it is no wonder that this fierce band of mercenary falconers was hired to compensate. In practice, they serve as bodyguards for the affluent elite, and they serve well, such that nobody dares scrutinize their backgrounds. Yeah, I believe, like, the more stuff you buy from this guy, the more stuff he winds up with in his shop.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
Definitely. I'll come back and buy stuff. Yeah, while I'm in town, let's definitely use these and spend these before I leave. Probably rather than buying a lot of stuff, anything that's not, you know, vital to have right away, I should probably just save my souls and use them for evasion, ADP or whatever. I don't remember there being a room like this in the back of this room. Maybe there was, and I just don't remember it. I don't know. I don't remember if this fucking ladder and this part of the room was here in the original version. I'm confused about that now, actually. But what I want to check is... Oh, look at that! See how little I've done with this dagger? And I'm down below half durability. This is like this and maybe Demon Souls are the games where the durability of your equipment actually super matters. So I'm going to have to spend some of these souls on that as well. Okay, no mimic. Titanite shard, okay. Upgrade item. Oh, can't roll down. Right on. Right on. Okay. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't overuse my dagger. Yeah, so the well, I'm not going to deal with the well now. That wind. Oh, this is such a cool place, man. The vibe of Drang Lake is, of Magilla is just so fucking great. But yeah, now we've got this place. Oh, I need a key to get in here, right? Okay, so can't do anything there. If I go around that corner, there are these little tiny pig enemies around that corner that you would think wouldn't be a big deal, but they're known to, like, fucking kill players very easily, and they'll just chase you around town, so I'm not gonna go back there. These are, like, foreshadowing. These statues, eventually, as you traverse the areas down there, these will start to show up, and they'll spit poison at you. In here, I believe there will be a character to meet. Yes, indeed. A little kitty cat. A very sassy kitty cat. Is there something over here? No.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway?
Shalqua.
Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Like souls. Yeah, this sweet Shalqua. This lady's a little bit greedy, but she sells you really good stuff.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused.
This game just feels so meta. I love it. It always feels like you're not sure whether they're talking to the character or they're talking directly to you.
Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
Yeah, she's talking about how I keep accumulating more souls. She's just greedy for souls. But another reference to, like, knowing your own name, right? The Firekeepers was impressed that I at least remembered my own name. But the four lords, which is, or the four old ones, which is the four lords who are, like, so I showed the 4 different ways to leave this town. At the end of each of those 4 paths, which go through several long areas, at the end of each one, there's a lord boss that has a lord soul. That's how you get to, like, kind of the second half of the game, is by collecting those 4 lord souls.
Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's lost everything.
Oh, him. I like
Absolutely everything.
him, the depressed guy.
The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
Yeah, I like all the people in this town.
Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago, they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock. Although, you'd just as well not.
So, is the path that leading to Hyde's Tower of Flame, or whatever, also blocked by a statue person in Scholar?
This place is already dead.
Okay.
Isn't it?
She's repeating. Okay, covenants. No covenants joined. Abandoned covenant. Okay, she can do covenant stuff for you. What does she have for sale? Homeward Bones, Prism Stones, Alluring Skulls, Light's Talisman. I'll definitely buy all of those once I have extra souls. Well, maybe. I'll buy some, probably. Oh, dude, it only costs 4,500 and you can get the Ring of the Evil Eye right away. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. This is a fucking truly excellent item. I fucking love that ring. Okay, reduce damage from falling. That's how you can, you know, get down that pit right from the start of the game if you want to. Easier to be detected by enemies. Okay, so that's if you want to be in combat at all times. Easier to connect to players who chose same god. Okay, so name engraved ring. So if you wear that, you'll be more likely to connect with other players from your same covenant, I suppose that means. Ring of Whispers. Can hear the voices of foes. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this is on my short list of things to buy.
Nothing suited you,
But I should probably still get my aid.
Dismay.
Alright. What does she say when you leave?
You do have a rather pleasant type.
Pleasant aroma.
Nothing suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismaying.
Okay, that's all she says. Alright. Oh, and you come outside and you can hear the wind again. Very cool. What was I gonna check? Oh, that's what that timer is there. Your timer on your current torch. Oh, I was gonna check my stats. Player info, by the way. Oh, interesting. Just a different kind of stats screen. Oh, my ADP 12, which puts my agility at 90. So I want my... Until you get your agility up to like 99-ish, your rolling kind of sucks. I'm gonna go for 105, because that will give me even one additional iframe. Yeah, I did 105 agility in my original run through, and I never had any issue rolling through attacks. So I'm gonna do that again. It's not broken, why fix it? Okay, so let's see if there is a statue behind here. Item, life gem, love it. I kept calling them soul gems when I was trying to think of what they were called, since I played the last time, but they're life gems. So there's a statue up here, or a monument or something for a covenant. I think this is the covenant that makes the game harder. Oh, homeward bone times 5. Dude, I have so many of those. Yeah, Victor's stone. Yeah, I'm not going to enter that. I think that makes the game harder and gives you more souls or something like that. I'm not going to... I don't understand the covenants that well. They're not explained in-game. I'm not going to go look it up. I might just not join any. Look at that shadow. I mean, that's nice. That's quite nice for a PS3 game. That's very nice, actually. Dude, the vibes of this place are just off the fucking charts. Okay. Oh, we got the smith who's locked out of his smithing place.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Huh. Hopefully I can still talk to him and use him to repair my shit, otherwise I'm gonna have to just use my repair powder to repair my dagger. I guess I could also start using my other dagger that I own too, and wear that one down as well. But yeah, this guy's probably my least favorite character in this town, because he's still cool, he grows on you, but he's a prick to you basically the whole game.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Well then, where would I find such a key? I don't remember.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing. Bring me that.
Okay, so this guy can't repair fuck all for me until I get him inside there. Is this the key? No. Okay, let's use this. 800. That's decent, man. That's damn decent. Didn't I miss a door over here as well? There's a lot going on in this place. I find it actually easy to just walk right past important things. Yeah, okay. I won't go all the way down there yet, since there's a tiny bit of exploration you can do down there. I'll go get everything over here first, and I'll at least reset myself at the bonfire. But before that, let's go up here and talk to this friendly fellow up here, who will, I believe, give us just generic game advice when we talk to him. This guy reminds me of the shopkeeper in Demon Souls. You've got a heart of gold, don't let them take it from you. This monument is cool. I believe this monument, as you go through the game, maybe I click on it here. Yeah, 0 deaths. So it'll tell you how many deaths you've taken in the run, which is pretty cool.
You're undead, aren't you?
Yep, I guess.
You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate.
Ha!
This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that.
So this is a refuge amongst a land of great evil. Look at the background. That looks really nice. Oh, damn. What's that tower? And what is that bridge or that aqueduct? I don't remember that. This is so cool. So you can see places far away that you'll eventually get to, but you don't really realize it yet.
I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
So everyone here has lost everything. Does that mean this is where you go when you die? Or is this just a place for lost souls? Is Miyazaki saying that people who play his games are people who have lost things and are in search of something?
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means?
No.
To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
So the curse itself is tied to the soul. So is a soul innate to a human being, or is that just something that traps you in this plane?
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them.
Mm-hmm.
Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have.
Yeah, this guy's super depressed. He's just like, yeah, you were probably told you could break the curse here, but that's not true. All you can really do is sit on the step and be bummed out.
Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid.
Covenant.
Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace. I see. Then you'll have to brave this treacherous journey on your own.
Yeah, so the
If you
blue...
ever require help, come back anytime.
Yeah, the blue are the way of...
Stay here and pray for your safety.
Okay. Yeah, the way of blue... I think that's the same as the Blue Sentinels that the merchant was talking about. So yeah, there's something about that covenant makes the game easier. Like, lots of blue... Way of blue people come and like summon each other for help and stuff, I guess. So yeah, right from the start of the game you can pick a covenant to make the game easier or one to make the game harder over there. It's pretty cool.
Do you feel lonely here? It seems...
Okay, yeah, good. Learn gesture, cool. I'm not going to enter the covenant.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants.
Right.
There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
The way I don't think the backgrounds looked quite as nice on the PS3 version. The backgrounds right now look...
You'll find peace on your journey.
Thank you. The backgrounds right now look as nice as the ones in, like, Dark Souls 3. They look like paintings. That's really cool. Anything else to say?
Life is a journey. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In
Right.
the cathedral,
This way.
the apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know.
Yeah, so Hade's Tower of Flame is the one over this way, the gate by the cat lady's house, that I haven't gone into yet. That's what leads to Hade's Tower of Flame.
Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there, not without a ladder of some sort.
Yeah, so he's introducing all the various ways I can branch out of this town. Will he tell me about the fourth way?
The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us.
No, so he's not going to talk about the fourth way, because that fourth way you can't take until you have the branch that softens the statues or whatever. So he tells me about the bonfire. What else did he say? When he was talking about Hade's Tower of Flame, he said something... Oh no, when he was talking about the pit, he said, yeah, you'll want a ladder to get down there. So you can get down the way I said by just, you know, giving yourself enough ability to survive fall damage. You can make your way down there. Or, way later in the game, you'll find a ladder smith that if you know, do the right things with him, you can invite him back to town and he can build you ladders to get down to the bottom, which is cool.
Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went.
So this guy's like a major lore dump here, if you want it at the start of the game.
Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drag Lake, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams. The messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen.
Telling you about multiplayer messages. Is that snow blowing around, by the way? I never noticed there's even a little bit of snow blowing in this place. It does look like a cold place. I mean, there's a lot of sunlight, but it looks like, you know, has like a kind of autumn or winter chill to the place.
You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time. If you fear hollows, find summon signatures to call upon spirits there be.
Okay, telling us about summons.
Do you see the way beyond that?
Okay, it's repeating. Gotcha.
May you find peace on your journey.
Thank you, sir. You as well. Do I not have subtitles on? Or do these guys just not give subtitles? Oh! Yeah, I wanted those on. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Those waves look so cool. Alright. We're almost done messing around in Magilla. Let's go talk to... This is our main lady. This is the main lady of this game. This is the Melina of this game.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Thank you. Oh, my Estus flask.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may level up by the power of the... Oh yeah, the Emerald Herald. That's her name. And yeah, she gives all kinds of interesting lore too. You know what? I'm 57 minutes into this episode, so I'm going to end it here. And then to start the next episode, I will finish off talking to her. I'll bonfire myself up, and then I'll check out the path toward Hyde's Tower of Flame. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As I was saying earlier, please, helps out the channel a ton. I really appreciate it. And come back for episode 3 and, you know, watch the whole fucking series, because this game is just fucking amazing. And I'm going to break down the whole thing as I play. You're going to get to see the game through my eyes. My monocled eyes. Thank you. See you next time, stranger.